All right, so I hope that part one of this video was enough for you to get the smooth ratio money management and how that works. In this part, I'm going to go over the trading diary. So basically, what you saw in the first part was the spreadsheet. None of this here was involved in that spreadsheet. This has all been added on later. So I'm gonna go over that now in this quick tutorial. So uh, basically what we have here, we have the add-ons are the winning days, losing days equals, which basically are the winning days. Um, you will get the number of winning days. Here you can see we have 366, which is the number of days in the year. We have the losing days and we have the equals to that. Obviously we have 20 pips here in all columns. So we have all the winning days and no losing days, and that equals to 366. Same below, we have no trading days, which equals to the days where has where there were no trading. So not important, but I like to see the broad picture of things, and we also get the equals to that. So below that we have the win percentage per day, right? Below that we have winning trades, losing trades. So it's no longer a matter of winning days and losing days. We break it down into trades here below. So same concept, because we have 20 pips in every column. We have 366 winning trades. That's basically equals to, if I quickly show you, 1 win per day here, as you can see. We'll go over this back end in a minute. We have the same losing trades and equals, and we have the win percentage in trades. So we have it both by days and by trades. Quickly, if I take a look at this right here, I just want to show you that we also have the percentage in weeks as well. So we have week 1, 2, 3, and so forth, and we have the profit and loss per week and the equity as it stands at the end of each week. Below the trades here, the winning trades, losing trades, equals, and percentage, we have the pips, profit or loss, we have the standing equity, and we have percentage change per month, right? So we have days, we have trades, we have weeks, we have months, right? So same concept, just keeping that broad overview of trading and how your trading is going. So as you can see right here, in January we had a total of 620 pips regarding to this spreadsheet, which equals into $10,620, because we have the starting equity here at 10,000. Obviously this number will change regarding to your equity, your starting equity. This right here is all linked to the smooth money management concept. So as you increase in lot size, this here will also increase. So this will multiply by your lot size and contract size. We have the equal right here, which based on this we have 320 pips throughout the year. Below that we have the pips in days, right? So on Mondays, this is kind of just to show you where your strength and weaknesses are per, or if you break it down into 2 days, right? So for example, myself, I discovered that on Mondays I was not doing that well, so I had to put in a rule to my trading plan that I can no longer trade the open on Sundays because the Monday minuses were mostly coming from trades that were open on Sundays and closed on Mondays. So that just gave me a hint on maybe I shouldn't be trading Sunday opens. Um, Same thing. My strongest days are at the end of the week, which is telling me that trades that I take on Monday, Tuesdays, maybe Wednesdays are the trades that are giving me the most profit, bro. So this is just for you to get a hint on which days you are getting your best trades in. And this is regarding to closed trades, right? So on the right here, if you scroll a little bit up here, we have the equity curve with money management, right? So this curve right here is directly linked to the smooth money management strategy. Below that we have no money management. And you can see the difference right here. Regarding this, of course, this 20 pip a day, your ending equity would be $31,400, and you can see that represented right here. 31,000 right here, 31,400. And below you can see if you do not use the money management, the smooth money management strategy, you will end up with only 17,000. So there is quite the difference between using this smooth money management and using no money management at all, right? So that's basically what we have here on this summary sheet. So right now we're gonna go into the back end, quote unquote, and I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So we have all the months right here. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, and so forth. All the look on each sheet is all the same. The difference between sheets is that each sheet calculates directly into the summary sheet, right? As you can see right here, we have January right here. Boom. So this January sheet will only be calculated into the January section of the summary sheet. And I'm going to give you a demonstration now. So let's take the 17th of January right here. So this is the 17th of January 2016. And we're going to change this 20, this is represented in dollars. We're going to change that into 50, right? Hit enter, and you can see that the column here, or the chart column changes. The euro dollar right here changes into 70. So let's check out the summary sheet. We change 17th into 50, right? Really simple. Now, the one thing you will need to do is to change the total pips right here. I'm gonna drag it down a little so you can see. You have to change regarding your lot size, right? So if your starting lot size is 1 or 10,000 units, you will have this 1. If it is 5,000 units, for example, you will have to change this into 0.5, right? And you can see what that does is, because this is dollars, this will change this right here into pips. Because on the summary sheet, we have it calculated in pips. You see right here, 100. So that's really important, right? So this right here doesn't necessarily represent the sheet right here. Um, the the only problem is this is the only if you're going below uh, the initial unit of 1, right? Because the sheet cannot calculate lower than 1, right? So you will have to do some mind calculations if you're starting below 1. And that's okay. I mean, the sheet will calculate, will do the same work. You will get the same information right here. The only difference is that you will need to change this number right here. Right here. What I recommend is if you're changing it right like so, 0.5, and you are going to be trading 0.5 throughout the January month, and you can just drag it down like this, right? And you can see all the pips change. So that's the only thing you need to calculate on your own, or do the only work you need to do regarding the sheet, right? So the sheet will calculate, like I said, each pair right here. You have the euro dollar. This is my portfolio. This is, of course, you can change this into whatever your portfolio is. You will get the dollar amount right here. You will get the dollar amount per day right here, and the total dollar amount per pair right here. You will get the winners, the losers, and the totals per month inside each month, and you will get the percentage as well. And so the graph is here. This column graph is linked to these pairs, and you can see here below as well. Oops. Right here, euro, dollar, pound, dollar, and so forth. This is just this guy right here. So, like I said, each tab is represented, will represent each month. The only thing you need to change is this line right here, the pips line, if you're going under 1. The same thing if you're going, if your spreadsheet tells you to change it up to 2, you will change this up to 2. That's the only work you're going to need to be doing. And it's important that you do not forget this. These calculations are based, or the summary calculations will be based on the pips, right? So important that you do not forget to change these calculations. So I wanted to discuss one thing in I'm just gonna give me a minute here to discuss it for all of you that are not trading 1 or 10,000 units and above. Obviously you can set your initial unit to 2 here if you like, and then you can see it's gonna change accordingly. But for you that are going under 1, because the sheet cannot calculate under 1, my recommendation is you have to equalize a number that represents 1. So for example, you can say to yourself, well, I can't go to 10,000, but I can go to 5,000 units. So 5,000 will become 1, right? So whenever the sheet tells you to go to 2, right here, boom, 2 will become 1 for you, because 0.5 is 1, 2 will become 1. I hope you're getting this. So you can basically put whatever number you want. Let's say you are trading 0.3 or 3,000 units. 3,000 units will be represented by 1, and 2 will be represented by 6,000 units. right? 3 will be 9,000 units, and so forth and so on. So on and so forth, I'm sorry. So that's the trick you can do if you're not able to trade 10,000 units or one mini lot, right? So hopefully that will help you. You don't have to calculate anything besides just remembering that 1 represents, let's say, 5,000 units, and the only thing you need to do is when you get to 2, that's your cue to raise your units to 10,000, right? Not 20,000 like the sheet says, 10,000. And if there was some misunderstanding, 1 represent 10,000 units, like it stands right here. 2 is 20,000 units, 3 30,000, and so forth. Right, so that's a quick trick you can use if you are trading below 10,000 units. Right, so I think we've covered everything here. The only thing you need to remember is that this right here is dollars. So you put in your dollar amounts here, $70, boom. $90 right here, boom. $50, boom. You can see the columns here changing. $200, boom, right? And you will get the pip amount right here on the right. But remember, if you are trading anything other than 1, you will have to change this manually. And when the spreadsheet tells you to change it up to 2, you will also have to change it up to 2 manually. Alright, this is the only manual work you need to do regarding this sheet. And do not forget it, it's important. Everything else will be calculated for you, and you will get a broad overview of your trading during the whole year. If you want to use this sheet during 2017, you will have to change the year here into 17. I guess that's the only other manual thing you need to do for next year. So change it to 2017, click enter, and you can just double click it or drag it down. If I double click it, boom, you can see everything has changed into 2017. Right? So it's just a normal spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet. There are some 2 or 3 manual things you need to do. Like I said, the calculations of the pips or the lot sizes, excuse me, and of course the years. If you're going to be using this for some years, I will be using this for some years. So basically makes no difference for me to change this into 17 or 16 or 18. You will get all the dates here, the day of the week, and yeah, I think I've basically covered all in this 2-part video series. If you have any questions, you can shoot me an email on info@forexviewers.com. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me and getting the sheet, and hopefully it will help you in your upcoming trading battles. Alright, so I'll see you in the next one.